Welcome back.
Mag Part 2.
Mag Part 2. Episode 5, Part 2. So we're gonna talk about Matrix and somewhat of its influence on stuff, and just cool stuff to talk about. So the Matrix was awesome, right?
Yeah, the first one, and the second one,
And the third one.
and the third one.
All pretty awesome. But we'll focus on just the first one here. So, back in 99, came out,
Episode 1.
really kind of launched Hugo Weaving as a star. He wasn't really in much until then. After then.
He hasn't really been in much since.
Well, no, yeah. But he's gotten some nice roles. I mean, Elrond and Lord of the Rings and stuff.
Yeah, he gets, like, cool roles, but, like, he doesn't do, like, he's always kind of
Megatron.
hidden. Like V for Vendetta.
Yeah, V for Vendetta, Megatron, you know.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool, you know. It says something
But isn't he
about
gonna
an
be Red
actor
Skull
who's willing to do that.
in Captain America?
Yeah, he's supposed to be Red Skull. So once again, his face will probably be covered.
Yeah, why?
Just because. That was from the third one. Anyway,
Movies, there's a lot of movies that seem like, especially, that just seem like they love The Matrix so much that they wrote their own movies to be like The Matrix. Like Equilibrium.
Like Equilibrium, yes. Well, that
But
guy,
even
just has a sense of needing to be somewhat like the Matrix, because even Ultraviolet, although Ultraviolet kind of really sucked, but still, a lot of Matrix-style shots are in that movie.
Yeah, why did Ultraviolet suck? Even though it's not what we're talking about. I just remember not liking it.
It just
but it seemed
wasn't
like it
good.
should have been.
I think it was just, I don't know. But Equilibrium
It had
was
some
awesome.
stupid device where it made things like really lightweight and you could do anything. That's like the dumbest idea. That would never work.
That idea was freaking awesome.
And he used it and ruined it for you, Eric, before you had a chance.
He hasn't ruined it for me. He's made my movie even better. Anyway, moving on. Well, not moving on. Let's elaborate on this a little bit more. Equilibrium was awesome.
Yes,
right?
that was a very good movie.
It's a very good movie, although it was very
not
good. It took things from The Matrix, which made it very good, but then it kind of was like the little brat about it, and is trying to say, trying to be better than The Matrix, even though it's not. But it's still a very good movie.
Doesn't it say that right on the cover of the DVD?
It says it
better than
right on the cover.
Oh.
Cocky sons of bitches.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's an eye catch. You walk by like, what? But if you think about it, at the time, that was supposed to be good. Nowadays, if someone said that, people would be like, oh, yeah, anything is better than Matrix.
Really?
Well, sequels.
I mean,
no, people
don't like the sequels. I think most people don't like the sequels because of how the second one ended.
You mean hanging? Or just
Yeah, just a cliffhanger.
Yeah, people seem to have a problem with that. Like, they don't understand it.
Yeah, they're like, I gotta go see another movie later? What is this?
I guess they could have ended it a little. I don't know. Empire Strikes Back ended with like a total downer, and you have to see the next one.
Yeah,
so
I don't know. Movies like The Matrix. Like, I just don't want to leave. I just want to continue this story for a very long time, and then eventually, no matter how good it is, you're just like, I need to stand up. I need to leave. It's too dark in here.
That's why they used to have intermissions.
They did used to have intermissions.
Could you imagine a movie doing that, like, poof, and then tell you to go outside and smoke?
Well, didn't Grindhouse did that, didn't it?
Did it have in it? I think as a joke,
movies.
but I don't think it really gave you time to do anything.
It gave you a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then had the best part of the movie was that trailer, Thanksgiving.
Ridiculous.
Which will not work as a movie. I don't know why people still want it to be a full-length movie.
We'll see. Just like Machete won't. Right.
And everybody says Machete would have been better had it been a short movie.
And they'll probably make another one. Anyway, back to The Matrix.
And Resident Evil. Seems like the whole series is inspired by The Matrix.
Especially the last
Alice. One. Well, especially the last one. We can get to that one. But the whole Alice being superpowered and...
in certain ways, and getting used to the powers, like starting to discover and believe in the powers is another aspect. I remember that big from the third one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like when
where
she's
she could,
really starting to
the
discover
fire
things.
She's
She's uncomfortable
wow.
with it, but she's still like trying it out.
I'm like badass.
She was until
But
last
then, oh yeah, but then there's Resident Evil Afterlife, which you could tell Paul W.S. Anderson must have sat at home watching The Matrix on repeat while he was writing the script, or at least the opening scene.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
totally.
Everything from the bad guy to the jumping out of windows to the dodging bullets that are hitting a wall to running up along the wall as
They put the ripples in the bullets.
They put the ripples in the bullets in bullet time. Everything.
Did you see what I was talking about? Even when they shot the wall, it seemed to.
Yeah, even
Had that
even
little
the way the walls broke up when they were hit.
Yeah.
Was exactly like it, and then
And the SWAT all comes in with their guns aiming in the same way. You're like,
exactly like the Matrix in so many
but
ways.
but it wasn't bad. Like, it's not like you're watching it going like, this is so stupid. They just copied it. It was like, it was fun to watch. I don't
Yeah,
know.
for the
It
most
wasn't-
part, they copied it, but they kind of did it. I don't know. For some
They
reason,
did it their own way.
Yeah, they did it their own way, and for some reason, it just seemed like cool. I've seen this in the Matrix. This is nice to see again, or something. Maybe it's just because the Matrix has been out for so long.
Yeah, it's been 10 years.
Maybe.
Last year, right?
Yeah.
1999,
99.
2009. 11 years. That movie's getting dated.
Dated. Still awesome though.
Not to mention how many movies copied just like
Parts of
scenes
it.
of the Matrix.
Yeah, like dodging of the bullets.
Oh yeah.
Especially.
I can. What do we got? Deuce Bigelow. I know. Dodged at the very end of that one. That did it the cheapest. You could tell it was just the camera and like wind blowing. And Scary Movie, the original. Shrek, the original Shrek. When she jumps out, she does a and it pans around. Or when she does that kick.
That kick.
And what other movie I think did it?
Kung Pao did it with the milk from the cow.
Oh yeah, the Kung Pao did it. It's the Osmosis Jones that copied the Matrix too.
So how are we going to relate this to The Office?
To The Office? Oh yeah, we were supposed to work backwards. I don't know. We don't really have to work backwards back to The Office.
So when's the new season start of The Office? Do you know?
Tonight. Why do you think it has to be done by 9?
Oh. Really? It starts tonight?
Yeah, tonight
Oh,
at
I
9.
didn't know that. No way.
I was like, you could have told me, I wouldn't have missed it. Well, my sister was saying she was going to watch it, so we said we'd go over and watch it with her instead of just waiting. So we'll go watch it tonight.
Cool. Have you seen the Have you seen all of the last season?
Yep. I finished them all, deleted scenes and everything.
I haven't seen the last 2 episodes. Were they good? Or were they
You haven't seen I think the second to last episode where Michael is talking about if he had a gun and 2 bullets?
A gun and 2
These-
bullets?
Every season has my favorite opening, what I think is the funniest one.
Uh-huh.
But Michael is bored in one of Toby's little speeches or conferences, and he said if he had a gun and 2 bullets, and he was in a room with Toby, Osama bin Laden, and Hitler, he would shoot Toby twice. It was. You gotta watch.
That's hilarious.
You gotta watch that, Eric. It's
Oh
like,
my god.
I think it was literally the best opening of last season for sure.
I
that
love
one is
him and Toby.
And then they start discussing, and Dwight says, he goes, oh, why not just shoot all 3 with 1 bullet? And they start discussing how you could kill all 3 with 1 bullet. And Andy's like, I want to play Bin Laden. And they're like, okay, go ahead. And he's like, yes. And he goes up, and Dwight shows him how they should line up. And Toby had to play himself. And Dwight puts the gun holder next. You gotta see it. It's a classic opening.
I don't remember if this was in a deleted scene or not when Michael's he's acting like he's Cupid or whatever, and he's using a gun. He's shooting people.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he pulls out the shotgun and points it at Phyllis's head. He's boom, and he's just
Yeah, he starts getting graphics with you.
That was funny. I don't remember if that was actually in a show. I think it was a deleted scene, actually.
I think it was a deleted scene.
Oh, that was so funny.
Some of those deleted scenes, I wish they could, for the DVD, they just put it back in the show.
They do that to a couple of them.
Yeah,
In the
I think
fifth
they have
season,
one.
I think they did it to two of them.
I think this one does it for the Christmas one. Because Christmas one, it's the producer's cut. I think they did put them back in.
What happened in the Christmas one on the sixth season?
Phyllis got to play Santa finally. It's a
Oh,
good episode.
yeah.
I really
and,
like
then,
that
and then
episode.
Michael wanted to play Santa.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. That guy. I just love the scenes with Michael and Toby. Just the little things he does to him or says to him or whatever. Like in the third one when they all go to the beach and then like the day of, he's like, oh yeah, you're not going. You have to, someone's got to stay in the office.
It always makes you feel like uncomfortable when Toby's finally being nice and then Michael's totally still victim. We're watching the one with the deposition where Toby tries to say, when my parents were divorced, I understand. And Michael knocks his tray off.
That's so funny. I like
But
when,
you gotta at least YouTube that scene with for the opening of that one. So good.
I like when Toby comes back and he tries to be Toby's friend. And he like starts the scene off
What's
like
that? Oh yeah. Yeah. When Michael goes back to try to be friends with Toby.
he's just like
No.
I like in one of the Christmas episodes where he's getting directions to the thing for Meredith, because she lights her hair on fire,
Oh yeah.
and so he asks him for the directions to the place that he could take her to get help. He takes the pen from him and just throws it at his head. Oh man, that Michael Scott. But
Jim's not. I didn't really. That was one thing. Jim's like. It's funny when he's boss, but it's like he's not Jim when he's the boss. Like he couldn't be Jim the way. he
yeah,
normally was.
they tried a little bit, but never
Yeah.
actually went all the way with it. But what are you gonna do? He's
The one where Dwight sabotages him with the duck, but if that wasn't the real recording device, that was pretty clever.
that was pretty clever. I like how he's listening to it. And it's just Jim doing his job the way he's supposed to. But did you like Murder? The Murder episode?
Yeah.
I like that episode.
Ah, do declare.
I like how invested they are in that standoff at the end.
Oh yeah.
Just like they're heavy breathing and everything. They're
That
just
was
like
pretty
getting all nervous.
Didn't Jim like go home and he left Pam?
No, he wanted to go
Oh, so-
home, and so he like went in and Pam's there, and he's like, really? And then she says something in the southern accent, and he's just like, I want to go home. She's like, my keys are in the purse, go start the car. And then she slowly sneaks
Oh, yeah.
out.
That's right.
That was so funny. I like when Michael's just like, well, all over our guns, and then Dwight's like, I have crossbows.
I like that part where Jim's trying to talk him out of it, and Michael like snaps at him. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Where Jim's like, really? Today I will like, shut up, Jim. They need this. And I was like, whoa. I put Jim in his place because Jim was kind of getting that bossy manager stage
Yeah, Jim gets into a
funk.
he gets too serious about the work when it might be in trouble.
Yeah. Because Michael always knows what he's doing, whether he does or doesn't. He always.
Whether he does or
Just trust
doesn't,
Michael.
he still it's like he might have like this gut instinct or something. It's gonna be okay. Even when I don't know, in that situation.
I wonder if anybody's still watching.
Probably not. Anyway, we're gonna end the segment right here.
If you watched it, thank you.
Stick around for the next one. Should be funnier. We're gonna do that picture game again.